Hello, everybody. This is Drew Thomas here. So I've never really heard about this until this year, and I've only known it for about like a few weeks. However, from what I've been seeing from the episodes and also the reaction videos to like VP Awesome, which you can see is very right here. Subscribe to him, by the way. Um, there's this character that's been around since 2000 and something, or the late 90s or something. I'm not sure. But his name is Little Brown Bear. It was invented by a French author. Sounds familiar. And they made it this animal character that kids can relate to. It's sounding a lot more familiar. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room. People are saying that the show is worse than Caillou. And needless to say, I agree. I've watched a few episodes of this and I was just shocked. This bear is a brat just like Caillou. Like, he literally calls his mom horrible twice in two different episodes. Not to mention, the characters don't learn anything. Where's the lesson? This is just simply, you know, this kid gets away with this bratty behavior. And Caillou, at least he got a scolding, and plus, you know, sometimes he actually learns his lesson. But, well, Little Brown Bear doesn't learn shit. Like, this character is just. I don't know what the French were thinking, but they clearly cannot write children characters. Not to be racist towards French people, because, well, one of the characters I voice is French, so yeah. But still, they cannot write children. Still, they cannot write children's characters. Because, honestly, this is just probably the worst thing since Caillou. I want. I think this came out after Caillou, and this might have taken inspiration from Caillou, or maybe this is what inspired Caillou, or something like that. But this bear is by far one of the worst characters on television. In fact, I'm surprised that Canada would even allow this show to be aired. So I have a feeling this would never go well in the US. This is pretty much giving children a character that they can look up to, and this character does so many bad things, this is going to cause a rise in bad behavior. Heck, it might have already did. Then again, we don't really see a rise in bad behavior. Instead, we're seeing people saying, Skibbity Riz Sigma Gyat, and shit like that. Anyway, Little Brown Bear is just one of the worst shows now. In fact, I'm not sure if I should even call this like a why I hate video because, well, I mean, I I definitely hate it, and well, a lot of people hate it. So why I think I might call this why everyone hates. Yeah. So that's just one of the perks of the reboot of why I hate. And I'm sorry that I returned this, but these reboots have made me do this. It's another reason why I'm planning another Tom's Express film because so many film studios are doing a necessary sequel, so why not I? And plus, the sequel really isn't unnecessary. It's mainly because I want to have a good conclusion because, well, Conjunction ruined the third movie. This, well, I didn't ruin it entirely. Part of it was ruined because my phone's audio sounded like a potato. So, that's not what I want for a good conclusion to Thomas going to the North Pole. But I will announce more information on the stream I'm going to do later. So that's all I have to say about Little Brown Bear. So if you happen to not have heard about this until now, don't watch it. Trust me, this will make you giddy. And this will make you very upset. You might yell at your TV. You might yell at, I don't know, your phone, your computer. I do not recommend Little Brown Bear. If you have kids, don't show this to him or her because Little Brown Bear is a bad influence. His parents don't do crap either because all they just do is just, Let him get away with the bad behavior. No punishment, no timeout, no grounding. So many people recommended that he get spanked, but I do not like spanking because I was spanked a lot even as a teenager because my biological father was an abusive prick. Yeah. Thankfully, my stepfather is better. So, yeah. But I don't think Little Brown Bear should be spanked, but I do think he should be punished. And Vion ain't gonna do it well with grounding and punishment day videos because in the end of just making torture videos out of this character, which I don't think anyone deserves torture, but I do think Little Brown Bear deserves repercussions for his actions. He needs consequences. In fact, they're literally sparing the rod and spoiling the child. Not saying that they should spank them, of course, because I disagree with spanking like a frick ton because I hate spanking and I hate my biological father because he was just a prick. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Little Brown Bear. So, this character, I'm glad, thankfully, no longer has his show around. So, yeah. Is there anyone out there who even likes the Little Brown Bear? Except for those children that are, or except for those parents that's just, here's your iPad, now shut up. But then again, they're mostly watching Cocomelon, Skibbity Toilet, Squirt saying what the Sigma, or shit like that. Because welcome to Gen Alpha, folks. At least they're not calling their moms horrible, though. So I'll let that pass. Anyway, subscribe to Drew Thomas and be sure to check out better content than this. I will see you on the stream later. This is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night, and Little Brown Bear needs to be punished.